What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the year of change. You said that this year would be different. You said that this year we would start doing better habits, we start going to the gym more, we start eating healthier, we start doing these things that's going to improve us, and yet we're already a month in, and you rather haven't started them or you've already slacked off of them. You know what I'm saying? You said that this is going to be the year of change, and yet we're already back in our old habits. So do you really want this to be the year of change, or do you want it to just be another year? This is going to be the year of change for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to take this year seriously. They're going to start looking at their habits, start looking at their mannerisms, start looking at what they do on a consistent basis and change their life. And you said that you would be one of those people too, and yet you're already trying to be comfortable throughout the rest of the year. It's only January. You haven't even made it 1/12 of the way. You know what I'm saying? We're about to come up on February, and people are already changing their lives. People are already investing. People are already going to the gym and losing weight. People are already eating healthier. People are already making better connections and going to, important places. People are already doing things to level up. And here you are doing the same habits when you said that this was going to be the year of change. I question, why do you want it to be the year of change? Because if you said that you want it that bad, or you said that you want it to, come to you and you want to be successful and you want to accomplish all these things, then why haven't we started that? Why haven't we been consistent with that? This is supposed to be the year of change. And I keep saying that because this is the year of change for a lot of people, including myself. This year is going to change a lot of things about a lot of people's projection and a lot of people's trajectory in life, right? This is the year of change. And if you aren't on that wave, or you aren't around people that's trying to be on the year of change trend, then you need to relocate somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person that doesn't want your year to change, or you're okay with being comfortable and doing the same old things that you've been doing, then that's okay, but you're not going to be on my street. You know what I'm saying? But if you're over there trying to, race me to the finish line, or we're out here working together, then be right beside me. You know what I'm saying? Push me and motivate me to be better. But I can't be around people that don't want to change this year. You know what I'm saying? It comes with so much change and so much, personal growth that people aren't willing to go through. They realize that it gets hard, and they're already like, look, I don't want to keep going. It's like going to the gym. All these people January 1st through probably January 7th were like, you know what, this is my year. I'm going to start going to the gym. And by January 14th and January 21st, people were not going to the gym that often. All of a sudden, excuses came up, right? You have some people that's like, no, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be consistent. I got to push through. But you have other people that were like, no, this is actually too hard and I can't make the time for it. So I'm just going to stay home. I'm just going to stay on the couch. I'm just going to stay inactive, and I'm not going to work for what I want to accomplish. And it goes bigger than just the gym. You know what I'm saying? It goes bigger than a lot of things. But what does it look like for you? Why are you still trying to be comfortable when your growth looks uncomfortable? You're looking for places that you can just be able to slouch when you need to be up and working, right? When you need to be up and you're over there wasting time trying to be up, you're still up late at night doing things that, don't bring you any type of value. But yet when it's like, oh, I need you to stay up so you could work on this. I'm too tired. I can't put in the time for this. I can't put in the effort for this. I have the time to play video games and time to go club and time to go watch movies and be on the phone with people. But when it comes to me actually putting in my work and doing it, doing what I need to do to get to the next level, I'm suddenly too tired and don't have the energy for it, right? I'm so sick of people trying to they want to be better, but they don't want to do better, right? You want to do better instead of just being better. If you put the actions behind doing better, then you won't just be something, right? You need the actions that's going to come with it. But if you just want to be better, I think that this year I'm going to be able to be this and have this and acquire this, but without the action, you won't be able to do any of those. You need to do better, right? Do better. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this year is going to be a major year for a lot of people. Life-changing year for a lot of people. And, people are already, I realize that like the human psychology side of this, let me sit up a little bit. This human psychology side of this is no one wants to miss out on anything, right? If you have something that you can get in at an early age, it's kind of like stocks, right? If you can get in at a stock price that is going to blow up, and you get in early, Everyone else is like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. It seems risky. But you're like, look, I don't want to miss out on this, right? So I'm going to get in, I'm going to invest into this. And when it blows up, then, you're going to be asking me how I did it. And what people do now is that because they know that people are taking risks and they're able to blow up, or people are starting content creation and they're making viral videos, or people are making successful businesses, they don't want to miss out on the big things. So what they do is they're like, look, if I can have the opportunity to be a part of something so I'm not missing out, then I will do that. But then I realize that it comes with work and I don't want to do that, right? So for you to grow, you have to be able to put yourself out there, to do the actions, to do what it takes for you to get to the next level. Because if not, you're going to be watching all these other people be successful and you're going to feel like you're missing out on something else. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel like, dang, this person started taking their life to the next level and being super serious. And now they're, in front of this crowd of people and they're talking to all these people. They become very knowledgeable, right? They've lost a lot of weight. They've gained a lot of muscle. They've gotten to the next level financially. They've, been able to elevate their circle, all these type of things that people feel like they miss out on, right? That overall, you could be in that same situation, but you don't want to put in the work, right? You don't want to do better. You just want to be better. You just wish that the time would come to you that you can be able to elevate and be like, look, we want to put you in this hot spot. You can go and show out now. But you did nothing to work for that hot spot moment. You have to do better, right? And I don't know, it makes it interesting for me because people want to see growth in their life and people want to see success. But the moment that you give them the blueprint of what it really takes, I talk about this all the time when it comes to talking to an athlete. They're like, man, before I made it to the combine, before I made it to, college football, I still had to train in high school. I still had to train as a kid. My parents would teach me and push me to do this, and this. I just seen a video the other day and it was like, John Morant's dad made him jump over the tire like 500 times a day or something like that. Because he was a smaller kid, but he didn't have like a really good bounce, right? He couldn't really jump high, he couldn't really do anything. And as we know now, John Morant is dunking on people, he's able to block, right? He's jumping super high, he's known for his bounce, right? But the thing is that as a kid, he did these practices that built him up, right? And so as you go through life and as you're trying to grind to be successful, it's going to take you to go through these steps. But if you're fearful of what those steps are going to do if you fail, or if you don't make it to where you want to, then you're going to be stuck back here in your kindergarten, high school phases, instead of you being at the university all pro level. You know what I'm saying? It makes people realize that, like, maybe I should begin after it, because what do I have to lose? If I don't stay at this job, let me say it like this. If I stay at this job and I don't risk anything, my life is surrounded by this job that I have. But if I leave this job, or I go try the side hustle, I go try entrepreneurship, I go try something different, then at least I know what does and doesn't work for me, and I can adjust from there. You know what I'm saying? But if you're stuck at, I just want to work at this job because this is what's comfortable, this is what's stable, this is what I'm familiar with, then it's going to limit the growth in the places that you could have been at. You know what I'm saying? So if you want this to be your year of change, you have to do differently, and you have to do differently, right? It's not just actions. It's not just words. You have to be able to go out. It is actions, not just words. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to go out there and to do it, because you want to be better, but you can't want to be better and not do the actions that come with it, right? You want to have people, you tell people your dreams and you tell people what you want to accomplish this year, and most of them won't even believe what you want to do, right? Because they don't see or they don't feel the type of energy that you're carrying for you to actually do the things that you want to do, for the things you want to accomplish. I have a lot of things that I want to do this year, and whenever all of those things happen, then it's going to be very life-changing, and it's going to grant myself a lot of the things that I've been working for so long, to be able to actually put those in action and for me to see the results that I've been wanting, right? But you got to tell yourself, this is the year of change. This is the year that I'm going to do differently. This is the year that I'm going to see different results. This is the year that I'm going to keep going after it gets hard. This is the year that I'm going to follow my plans and my goals that I actually want to do. I'm going to break them down like this so I don't feel like I'm overwhelming myself. This is what I'm going to do so that this could be the year of change. And if you aren't in that boat, then you might as well drown with everyone else at the bottom of the water, because people are up there at the top in a yacht, you know, partying, trying to celebrate, trying to get to a destination. And if you aren't on that wave, then it's going to be very difficult for you to want to succeed. And you're going to be seeing everybody pass you by, life pass you by. People at your age, people are older, people around you are going to be successful. Meanwhile, you're trying to figure life out, wishing that you took the risk. So be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be sitting there looking at people be successful and start having envy when really you could have been in that same position. And it makes it hard for people to actually want to be better, you know, when they start being envious of other people, because now their drive is that they want to be better than the next person, not better for themselves. So this year, what I say to y'all, let this be the year of change. What you want to do it. Don't try to think about it and try to be it. Do it. Actions, right? All of your results that you're working for, the actions that you're doing, those are going to come up and they're going to speak in your results, right? So that's really all I got for y'all. I just know that whenever I have a conversation with someone and they're asking how I'm doing, or they're asking, you know, what I got going on this year, or maybe what I got going on in my life, I'm like, look, this is the year of change. Anybody I talk to, and that's nothing wrong, because some people, they talk to, you know, they'll tell someone something and it puts more pressure on the person to be like, dang, now I gotta fulfill that. But if you have enough self-belief that you're gonna actually be able to do something, then it's good to have that pressure. Because imagine that, you know, I'm talking, I want to do this year of change, and I want to do this, and I want to acquire this and hit these goals. And then by September or October, they're like, dang, I thought the life was going to change for you. And if life didn't go the way you thought, that's one thing. But if it's another thing, if you just started slouching and you weren't holding yourself, or other people weren't holding you accountable. So it's good to have other people holding you accountable for you to tell them that this is your year of change, because then they'll be like, wow, he's actually doing it, right? He's actually doing what he said that he would do. Keyword is do, right? So, you know, that's just me personally. I don't mind telling people, but, you know, I'm not telling them specific goals of like, you know, I want to hit this and this, and I want to acquire like all these things. I'm just keeping it simple. This is my year of change, and this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be different. And by the time that the year finishes, if everything goes according to plan and God allows everything to finish and prosper, this will be a major year of change. So I encourage anyone in this video, watching this video, that you can do it. You just got to do the actions. And we're already a month in, like I said, and you're already slouching. You're already slacking. So do you want it or do you not want it? Because like I said, you could rather be at the bottom of the river watching all the boats float and then passing by getting to where they want to get to, or you could be in the boat or on your way to your own destination. You got to make up your mind. And at this point, you still got time to decide if you're going to make that decision. So that's really all I got for y'all. Like this video, share this video with someone that maybe, you know, a business partner, whoever else you feel like may be slacking, you know, no shade to them, but they need to start getting going. You know what I'm saying? If a friend sent this to you, let's get going, right? It's 2025. We got things to do, things to accomplish. And I want you guys to have a year of change, because I don't want you guys to be left behind. So that being said, subscribe to the channel, like the video, like I said, and until then, I will catch y'all in the next one. Gone.